There are three parts to developing a test routine: before, during, and after the test. Before the test, you're going to want to learn as much as you can about the test before you take it. You want to know what kind of test it's going to be, you want to know what it's going to cover, you want to know where it's going to be and how long it's going to take. You want to learn what you need to know about the test. Then, you want to study for the test. You want to study differently depending on the kind of test it is. Once you've studied, you want to get a good night's sleep the night before the test. So you have to study a little bit at a time. You can't study everything the night before and still get a good night's sleep. You want to show up for the test in your best frame of mind. You need to get a good night's sleep, you need to eat right, you need to dress comfortably, you need to bring your stuff, and you need to be on time. Can't emphasize enough, you need to be on time. When you get the test, you want to read the directions and you want to listen to anything your instructor says or puts on the board. You want to make sure to get all the directions that you will need for that test. Once you're working the test, do the easy ones first, then go back and do the harder ones, and answer everything. Make sure you don't leave anything out by mistake. If you leave it blank, you'll get it wrong. If you put something, you might get it right. So it's always worthwhile to guess. Once you've finished taking the test, you want to check your work. Everybody says check your work. What are you looking for? You want to see whether you made the mistakes that you've made before and not make them again. You want to see if you have made any careless errors. You want to make sure that you have done everything as well as you can do it. You also want to go back and see what you missed and why you missed it. You probably have a good idea of which ones you knew and which ones you didn't know. You want to think about why you don't know the ones that you don't know. When you finish checking your work, look to see what your grade is going to be roughly. Then, put your name on it, turn it in, and then go home and take a break. Think about something else. When you get the test back, you want to learn from your mistakes. Your mistakes may be specific things you did wrong on that test. Your mistakes may be the way you studied or the way you didn't study. So you want to figure out why you got the grade that you got and try to do better next time. Probably the next test you take for that teacher will look a lot like this test. Also, keep that test. When it's time for the final, you'll want to go back and look at the old tests to get ready to study for the final.